guys, it's Kate. Welcome to Covert Narcissist 101. Thank you for joining me. And if you haven't subscribed, guys, please do. Don't forget to like and share as well. Guys, today's topic is how the kids are viewing or seeing the real covert narcissist. How they are viewing or seeing the real covert narcissist. You know, guys, when you're with these people, you kind of show the kids a little bit with certain things. You know, you are the buffer, you are in the middle. They are exposed to things that the covert narcissist is doing, but you realize, whether you know it or not, that, in your attempts trying to keep the peace or maintain sanity in the house while you try to figure this out on your own, that's the kids are not really seeing that the covert narcissist's words don't align with their action. But when you're out there, the relationship is over and they're on to the next, this kind of comes because you're not there anymore. They get to see this. So one of them is their continuous lies against you. They keep lying years later. I can tell you years later, we are still on the lies that the covert narcissist is saying, telling the kids about me. But then when it comes to your side, you have nothing to say. Because you realize when you're busy trying to recover, when you figure these people out, you realize there's no point defending anything because there's nothing to defend, because they're busy trying to confuse you with the lies. So you don't get trapped in trying to figure out, no, wait, that's not how it happened, this and that. You are too busy. So when the kids come over to your side and you have nothing to say, and this person is continuously, guys, I'm telling you, continuously, they have at least one negative thing to say about you every day that the kids are around them, and you have nothing to say. That kind of, the kids wondering, okay, how come this evil person that you're talking about all the time doesn't get to say anything back about you, but supposedly the evil one. Another one, guys, is the kids realize they can't even meet their basic needs. They can't meet their basic needs. Why they are busy criticizing you, by the way. Like, for example, my son, I told you guys my kids went over there and then they're back. The whole time they were there, the whole month, more than 30 days actually, because they left sometime late in May. And, my son came back with no haircut. His hair was all jacked up. Why? Because the covert narcissist, even though he went and did cut his own hair, he told him that, he will cut his hair, that I will take him. That's his son, by the way, guys. He went and cut his own hair, but will not take his son because he said, that's my job. So when you get home, your mom will take you. So he came back. The whole time he was there, he came back without his haircut. So you see that the covert narcissist will not provide, adequate clothes, or the clothes they give into the kids, that they've outgrown it. So basic needs, food, water, stuff like that. The children now see that they can't even provide it. And that's how the actions, are not lining up with words. They tell them, I love you every day. But, you can't even go take me to cut my hair. You can't even go, get me a shirt that fits. My can't fit into my clothes anymore. But yet, I don't have a soap to bathe with. I don't have a deodorant. I don't have this. But, that's not what you're looking at. So the kids kind of like, okay, that doesn't kind of like not make any sense. Another one is, guys, how they're treating the new supply. So if at all they are confused about why you left them, or why your relationship is over, or why they are, they discarded you or anything, the kids will see, because now they're over there, they've seen how they are dealing with the new supply. So in my situation, they're saying how they're dealing with the new supply, that if you're such an evil person and they've made the right choice with the new person over there, because, in the love bomb phase is all good and nice and everything. But now, eventually, things follow course as they are with the covert narcissist. So the kids are seeing how they are treating the new supply even worse than you. As I can tell you that in my case, even worse than you. So they're like, okay, so if my dad or my mom over there is evil and this person is the good thing that you came up with, why are you still being mean to this person? Because that's sometimes my kids are asking, why is he mean to that? Why is he mean to her? Because then again, they realize where the fault actually lies. So the way they treat the new supply exposes them further, to the real them, because now the kids are seeing what they're doing to somebody is different, Another one, guys, is, like I said, when you're more focused on action instead of words. They're busy talking over there. Anybody can talk a good game. But when they realize on your own end, you are more showing that you love them, that you're actually talking that you love them, This is how the covert narcissist expose themselves, because no matter what they say about you, no matter what the this, you did this and this and that, the kids come over here, you show them what it means to be loved. You are less focused on the lies they're talking about you, and they are already over there showing how they are with the new supply, and the kids are looking at them like, okay, so it's not my mom, so it's not my dad. This is you doing the same thing to this person, and especially if they've seen, in my situation, anyway, that the new supply is, nice to the kids. The new supply is nice to the kids, because a different thing, if because sometimes they do end up with people that don't care, like they don't care about your children. But if they end up with somebody that the kids actually kind of like, oh, cool with it or whatever, or they're okay with it, when if as that just okay with the the new supply, and they see how the covert narcissist is treating that person too, so they're like, okay, so maybe that's not my mom, that's not my dad, so this has got to be you. So guys, these are the ways that the covert narcissist, it shows their real self to the kids. Because when you move out of the way, when you stop shielding them from certain things, this is exactly how it comes out. The kids will now see through, because there's no shield anymore. They see exactly what they've been presenting the whole time they've been living with them. All right, guys, get a hold of your mind and everything's to fall into place. Please like and share.